Hello, welcome back to session 71 of our Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaign. How's everyone doing?
Pretty good, pretty
Doing
good.
You've all just leveled up, so hopefully you are aware of that. Otherwise, feel free to get started now whilst we're just getting introduced. But hopefully you're ready.
Yeah. Woo, level 13.
Yay! Level Are you level 13 now? That's not
No,
right.
no, I just wanted to make some people panic.
I didn't
Okay.
panic.
Oh, you made me panic. I was like, wait,
Absolute ballet. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so level 12.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully you're all ready. But in session 71. So let's just get right into it then, shall we? So last we left off, the party, you had all ventured into the Underdark with Cyan's dad, Kaphos, following the lead of a suspicious stone, which seemed to be telling Kaphos where to go, which you realised was a shard of Vesh from the gloom. Going into a deep and unknown section in the Underdark, you discovered the lair of Zotha, which was around an ancient temple, which you fought the Kaidas siblings within, an ancient temple from before the Age of Gods, it seems, which seemed to hold a phoenix, which was awoken and resurrected by you and taken out of the temple. You met with Arakin, who helped you defend against Zotha, and then took you back to Kakaret, where you got into the main palace, where you discovered that the witches, the hags that had come from the gloom, Swampblight, Stitchfoot, and Gravestump, if I remember correctly, they had kind of directed you away from there so they could do their plan. But luckily you managed to get there in good order and quite quickly. So you made your way inside and teamed up with a scion of Naruzatar, who seemed to also be concerned about what the witches were doing inside. So as you made your way into the temple, a large golem made of fossilized bones, clearly just dug out of the nearby rocks, awoke and exploded through a doorway near you, and you began to fight it. So let's just get straight into this, shall we? We've really rolled initiative, haven't we? Yeah, round 2.
Mm-hmm.
Did I do the fossil golem's turn before I... Yes, I did. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, I can't see anything in the chat. It would have been...
Oh, no, I haven't. Yeah. Okay. So okay. Right.
You sure?
So it's coming out and going to attack Henning with one of its hands.
Oh, though, actually, the latest thing I did was the latest thing that happened in the chat was me making a fortitude save.
I do think it has taken its
Oh, yeah, no, I think it probably has. Yeah. Sorry, I should have double-checked that. All right, we'll just go to the Phoenix. The Phoenix is just chilling on that pillar. Sato is saying, "What are we doing? Are we fighting or running?" He's
I
like,
think we should run.
I'm running. Yeah. Gonna run up here and go up to this doorway. The Scion of Nuzatar turns around and says, "Through there, into the council chambers." Cascus.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
I'll probably just follow.
Okay, you can feel as how many?
25
There you
feet.
go. 25. So that's one action. That's 2 actions. So you can 2 actions gets you next to Sato.
Ooh.
And what do you want to do for your third action? Go through?
I think unless yeah, I think so. I think go through. Yeah.
Okay, so as you run through, you enter into a corridor which has a number of Azera who are just sort of scattered and running about. A few of them are running away from the council chambers, and you see that there's a couple of dead bodies just by the archway leading to the council chambers. They seem to be bleeding out.
Can I kind of like? Sorry, I'm just coughing. Can I like inspect them?
Yeah, they're a little bit further away, so maybe next turn.
Okay.
All right. The Scion of Rosatar shouts down at you. We cannot dawdle. We must go. And he's going to turn and run through as well. Henning.
I'm going to use all my actions to get myself up to here. I can't. Yeah, if you could move me kindly.
All right. Just 2 seconds. Oh yeah, so your 3 actions will get you up to next to Sato.
Yeah. I have 35 movement speed.
Oh, 35. All right, you can get through the door then into the next corridor. All right, Calcifer. So you see the same thing, Henning. You see a number of Azera clearing out and a couple of dead bodies of Azera guards by the council chambers. You can't see into the council chambers yet, though. Calcifer. So now everyone is running away and your back's up against the door. What are you going to do?
Okay, with my newly acquired Titan Wrestler feat, I will attempt to trip the golem.
Okay. What does it need to do for that?
I need to make a athletics check against its fortitude DC.
Okay, you need to beat 38.
Ooh.
That does not...
That's
No!
not gonna do it.
No, that was a bad outcome. What's the critical failure for making it?
I think it can trip me.
Uh,
Yeah, well, you lose your balance and fall prone.
Okay, so you're going to
Which-
fall prone off Hank then.
Okay. Well, that's one way to dismount, I guess.
I'll put you here and then put Hank there. So yeah, it just sort of swipes you off Hank and you land next to it.
Okay. That was not as planned.
No.
How high is this wall next to next to where Hank is? Would he
It's
be able to
probably
like
like-
just go up there or?
Yeah, it's probably like 5 feet, so you can climb up it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then
but you don't even need to make a roll for that.
I shall remount Hank. Well,
Okay.
no, stand up, remount Hank.
Oh yeah, Hank will actually just be able to jump up there. It's just a part of a jump, definitely.
Okay, and then Hank will use his one action to go, like, kind of try and go to like the top of the stairs, block that off.
Okay, so that was an action to trip, an action to stand up after falling prone, and then an action to mount Hank, and then that was Hank's action, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I actually didn't have that third action because I am slowed 1.
Oh shit, yeah, so you can't get on Hank.
Yeah. Instead, could I command Hank to just pick me up and jump up
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, he need. I'll make him do an athletics check for me though.
Okay. 30.
Okay, yeah, I'll be alright.
So presumably I'm not mounting him, he's just carrying me.
You're grabbed currently.
Yeah.
So okay, he does that. It works out the same.
Yeah.
But you're currently. He'll just let go at the end. Yeah, that's fine. It's free action.
Cool.
Okay, that done.
That's it for me, yeah.
Alright, a number of skeletons start to wade out of the river and come up to Kphos, and one's going to attack him with a spear.
Does my slowed 1 go away at the end of my turn, or is it stick around?
Oh,
It came from the golem's thing.
yes. Yeah, that goes away.
Ah, nice.
It lashes out at Kphos, who sort of cowers in fear and just manages to duck its attack, and then it's just going to make a second one. And that one as well. Kphos is slowly getting surrounded by them. But he's just going to sort of whip around here and start running up here. Ah! As a couple of the skeleton guards are going to fire an arrow at him as he goes past. Oh, that hits. 24. 6 damage. I was going to fire another one. That misses. And then the second skeleton guard is going to fire 3 short bows at Kphos. And they all miss. Alright, top of the round. You see an explosion of pink kind of magic energy shooting out of the council chambers, those who are in the hallway. Cyan?
I'm going to just shout to my shout. Someone. No, I'm just gonna shout out to my dad. Just fucking hurry, please. And then I'm just gonna run into the doorway at the top,
Cool.
using all my actions.
That's fine. Yeah. Alright, Hanera.
Richard, would you say that you were immobilized, restrained? Like, are you? How's your speed doing?
I am currently completely unhindered.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember because they had
The slowed went away at the end of my turn.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I'm also gonna start running. Oh no, actually, I'm gonna go this way though, in case. And then I'm gonna use inspire courage for Kphos.
Okay.
Hurry up! Quick, let's run away!
Cool.
So inspiring, I know.
And then, what was that? How many actions is that?
That's 2.
Okay. What do you want to do for your third action?
And then I'm also gonna give him guidance.
Okay. What is that? Is that +2? +1?
Put them both in the chat.
+1. Inspire courage. And guidance. I'm not
They
sure
both
they
have status
stack.
bonus. They don't stack, do they? In that
No.
case, I'm gonna use shield on myself instead of
Okay,
guidance.
that's cool. Alright, the golem shakes itself as you just got out of its presence. And it's going to jump. No, it's not. It's just going to run up. And then second action, and then it's going to try and hit Hank from behind.
Okay.
36 to hit.
That is a hit. It's not a crit. And I will use Glimpse of Redemption.
That's 33 piercing damage.
Okay, it's there enfeebled 2, and that is reduced by 14.
Yeah, still enfeebled 2 remains.
So down to 19 damage.
Yeah, and then it makes a free check to grab, so it's 24. I guess that against, what is that against your save?
My ears DC would be 31.
Yeah, that's a fail. That's a fail then. That's his turn. The Phoenix is gonna just land on your shoulder, Hanera, and just chirp in your ear. Sato, quick, come on! Rushes through the door. Cascus, you notice behind the door there is actually a barricadable doorway here that you could, if you wanted to close it and try and shut it on the monster behind. It's your choice.
Can I kind of alert the party to that reality and then air it?
Yeah. Are you continuing to run up to the council chambers?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'll brace the door. Ready.
You just okay, you help brace the door. That's fine. You just get it ready. That's all right. The Sign of Nuzatag is going to continue running forward. He runs into the council chambers and disappears. Henning, you can help with the door if you want.
Yeah, I'll help with the door.
Okay, you go up and pick up a bit of wood or something to brace it against it. Calcifer?
I would like to delay, with the
Okay.
idea being to come in after Hanera.
Well, you can't delay. You can only delay it till after Kphos because you can't delay into the next round. Well,
Can you not?
no, because you can delay and that reduces your initiative score, but you can't like delay so that you wrap around to the high initiative again. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, you're still losing
Yeah,
actions,
I
right?
did-
I'm not sure.
I thought you could only like because I thought you couldn't like delay sort of indefinitely. You can. Oh no, as long as it's until your next round, I guess.
Yeah.
So you want to come in sort of
Yeah, you just remove
behind
the
Finera.
initiative, return it.
Okay.
As a free action triggered by the end of any other creature's turn.
Okay. Sorry, it'd be the skeleton then. He's just gonna fire a short bow. Which is just completely missed. K-Force is running up. He's going there. Alright. And K-Force runs into the room. Quick, quick, they're coming! He says. The skeletons are just going to slowly move up. Alright, Cyan.
So, does it look like the door might need another extra hand, or?
Yeah, I mean, as many people as you want. Basically, I'll just
Alright.
get you all to roll when you're closing it, and then see if the monster can beat it. Otherwise, you can just move on.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna help with the door then.
There. Calcifer.
I'm going to.
Oh, you want to go behind Tenera?
Oh,
don't you?
yeah, sorry. Yeah, I was going to get
Alright,
after.
Tenera. There you go. It's your turn.
I'm gonna run.
Alright, you can get through the door.
Yep.
K-Foss sort of barges, gets out of the way as you
Sorry.
barge through him. The Phoenix's wings are flapping behind you. Some like a trail of embers flying behind you. Alright, Calcifer.
Okay, I shall mount Hank. Attempt another trip.
Okay. Don't fail this.
Just try and delay it. That's a 41 versus his reflex
Oh
DC.
shit. Reflex DC. That's a success, not a crit success.
Okay, it is prone.
Very close to a crit.
I have one action left, which I will use to command Hank to stride twice, just to get through the door.
Okay.
And he has 70 feet total with that, so that should be plenty to.
Okay,
get
yeah,
through.
you barge through. Everyone is getting the door ready as Calcifer barges through. So does someone want to make a maybe a crafting check, and then everyone else aids them?
Calcifer, maybe?
I'm out of actions.
Oh,
Well, it is tripped, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, so it is tripped, so it is prone. So you'll have a round to get ready, pretty much. Sato is going to make an aid then, I guess. And I'll let it so I guess everyone who aids adds another +1 from a success. Cascus. So you can, if you want to do a crafting check or like a sort of strength check.
Yeah, I'm untrained on crafting, so I might do something else.
Okay, yeah, as long as you can tell me a skill that's somehow relevant to barricading a door. Persuasion, persuade it to remain closed.
Fire related I could do. Oh, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. I'll just do a crafting check.
Okay. Yeah, you just got to beat a DC 20, so that's a fail. So unfortunately, that doesn't help very much. The Cyan News has run through. Henning, what skill do you want to do?
To close the door.
Yeah.
Acrobatics.
How is that? If you can convince me that it's relevant, you're gonna contort yourself into the door.
Yes.
Henning
Like
is
push himself up against something, and and then push like off of it. Yeah.
All right, give me an acrobatics check.
Oh yeah.
Full on free running.
Your spine. No, I'm joking. Okay,
You're crippled for the rest of the count.
that's a +1. Sorry, is that a crit success? If the GC is 20.
Yeah.
So that's +2, right? Is that 8?
Yep, that's how that works normally.
Okay, cool. Nice.
So
So that's a
the-
+2. Who's up next? Kphos. Kphos is not very helpful, but he will try his best. Nat 20! Good
Fuck
success.
yeah!
So that's another +2. Can someone just keep track of this? How many is that so far? Did Cascus do one? Yeah. Oh, that was a fail, wasn't it?
Yeah, I failed.
So that's +4
Oh.
so far.
Okay, I've got it written down.
All these skeletons are moving. Cyan, make an aid check. if you want.
I suppose I can't necessarily stealth this door closed.
No, unfortunately not. I think, but you can probably use your dexterity in some other way.
Can
Yeah,
you use
like, I've
thievery
got-
to lock instead of unlock?
Yeah, you could do
Yeah.
a thief's
I-
choice check.
All right, I'll do thievery then.
Mhm.
Cool.
So you just need to beat 20.
Public
That
or
is, yeah, public.
26.
26. That is a success. That's 5 in total. Yeah, you can only do one at 8 at a time. Hanira.
I would like to cast guidance on Kelsifer.
Okay. Calcifer, you are now guidanced.
Get a +1.
That's a
Last
+1.
round.
Nice.
All right, Calcifer, do you want to make a crafting check on the door?
Sure.
So it's a +5 overall, right?
Yeah, and you add a +5 to it, and then that's the DC that the monster's going to need to try if it wants to break it down. Otherwise, it'll go a different way.
Okay, I've added it on as a circumstance bonus.
Okay,
30.
35.
Oh, sorry, that was already...
Oh,
Wait.
it was already included.
Oh, wait, it didn't... Oh, it didn't include it. It only
Oh,
had
no.
21. I don't know why.
So it's 35.
Yeah.
All right. I'll end the encounter there then, as you guys are holding the door and stuff. You hear the slamming of bones on the stone floor as it runs up to the door and just starts pounding on it. 35. Okay. After a little while, the golem stops pounding on it. It doesn't manage to get through. The door doesn't even splinter, and eventually you hear it start to go a different way. Kphos says, "Quick! We need to use this opportunity to get in there."
Yep. I'm just gonna pull the arrows out of his flesh first.
Uh-huh.
Just like, hold on, just bite
They-
on, bite
they-
on
they
something.
they only skimmed him. Luckily, it didn't do a whole lot.
Oh,
of
okay.
damage.
They didn't like stick in him
No,
or
no.
anything.
No, he's not
Alright,
doing
okay.
his porcupine impression.
All right.
All right. So you all begin to continue off, and you eventually get to the council chambers, where the sort of large circular table in the center of the council chambers, where the leaders of the council all sit, has been pushed aside, and a flagstone underneath the table has been pulled up, revealing a staircase going down into the room. A number of council members are dead, from all the different tribes, and a few of them are bleeding out and are injured. You see the Scion of Naruzatos standing over a few of them, and then looks down the hole, and he says, "We must go down there. This could destroy everything."
This feels like a trap, but okay.
Everything feels like a trap today.
Mm,
Wait, some of these guys are bleeding out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
Wait, just
The council needs to. Kphos. There are doctors among the Azira, right?
Yes, of course, but I'll need to go
So-
flag some down.
well,
D-
we don't have much time. Just cast one of these, and I'll hold out one of the scrolls of heal to Hanera or Cascus.
Oh, alright.
Whoever's closest.
Kphos says there's far too many here for you to be effective with everyone. If you leave me some scrolls, I'll try and get on them. I'll be more helpful here anyway than going down.
All right, I'll just hand him 6.
The Scion and Ruzita says, "Suit yourself," and he begins to go down the staircase.
I'm following him.
Mm.
Okay. All right. So one by one, you make your way down the staircase, and as you make your way, down there, you see this strange pinkish kind of magic, glowing, coming from the walls and coming from further down at the bottom of the steps. It seems to be coming from a large open cavern, which seems to have been kind of segmented off from the main palace. Who knows how long it's been here for?
Mm.
Following the staircase down, you eventually come face to face with what seems to be some sort of ancient, maybe pond or underground lake, that's glowing bright pink, with this strange sort of magic that is shooting around the air. There seems to be a low-pitched rumbling manifesting beneath your feet, and suddenly, as you reach the bottom of the steps, the pink energy flashes and suddenly turns green, and the entire cavern becomes a very ghostly, fey, kind of fell green. You see the 3 hags floating in the air about 90 feet above this stagnant underground pool, and around the ancient water are 4 pink energy bubbles, which seem to be protecting some sort of strange technology inside. So let me show you what you see. Can you all see this?
Yeah.
Yep. When we see the hags flying in the air, would I be able to pull out a potion, or would that trigger initiative?
No, yeah, they haven't noticed. They don't seem to have noticed you yet.
Okay, I would like to pull out a potion of fly.
Cool. You also see the Scion of Naruzata do a similar sort of thing. But he hides himself behind this kind of rock, just sort of looking up, and just tells you to get low.
Sure. I have no way of. I'm just gonna kind of quietly say I don't have any of those.
I'll
Scion of Naruzata.
I hand one to you and to Henning. It's like,
Okay.
that's all of them.
So the Scion turns around to you, and you see him look at you all, and he points to the machines in these pink bubbles. He says, "We need to take those offline. There is far too much energy being siphoned in this place. This could destabilize the entire realm."
Okay.
Well, you know what we still have.
Yes. Yes. We
Chingy.
just need to get it.
I'll just hand the bag of holding over to Cyan. So, if someone's going to get implanted, it's you, right?
I need to get into those bubbles though. I don't know if they're like force fields or anything.
Yes, you need to get.
I
It looks like you need to
disintegrate
get
them.
inside of them.
To the side of them, did you say?
Yeah, inside of them. That's where they look the most vulnerable.
Yeah, I can disintegrate one.
Yeah, but we need to get into the bubbles to do it.
No, I could disintegrate the bubble. Oh yeah.
We
I
don't
see.
even know if that's how the bubble works.
Can some people make some perception checks for me, please?
Sure. I got a 39.
Nice. Cyan, as you look up at the witches overhead, they seem to be acting very differently to when you last saw them. They do not seem to be moving of their own volition. They're being, from what you can tell, they're being possessed, and as they're moving around over this pond, they're ragdolling around in the air like some sort of giant invisible child is playing with them. So whatever that means.
I'm gonna kind of suggest that to the group there. I think something's fucking them up.
Hmm.
Enough of this. We need to go now. So the Sign of Neutral is gonna jump forwards. Can everyone make me an initiative test, please?
All right. Straight
Okay,
it is.
can I roll stealth for this one?
Yes. You can roll stealth. You can roll perception. You can probably roll acrobatics or athletics if you want. I'll let you. Oh, Kphos isn't here.
Did I come out as rolling?
Just a second. On.
No, I haven't. It hasn't come up.
What did you get?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it hasn't come up.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I'll do it. I'll sort
Nice.
it out.
There we go. 32.
Nice. All right. Is that everyone? All right. Beginning counter. So, let me just explain to you what's happening in this fight. Okay. So, hang on. I just need to find. Yeah. So, okay. So the way that this is going to work, the witches need 5 successes to open the rift. All right. So every turn they're going to be doing checks unless you kind of stop them. While there is at least one machine online, each witch can attempt to open the rift with an Arcana check. It's just one action, and they must critically succeed on a DC 30 Arcana check, and they need 5 critical successes for the rift to open. Okay. So that's what you're trying to do. So right off the bat, Swamp Blight, she's going to be doing. She can do 3 checks. And they can do.
God, if she gets 3 crit successes, I'm going to cry.
So right off the bat, got a 40, which is a crit success, a 41, and 36. So that's 2 successes so far. There's 3 successes to go. You hear the hag say the following, all together in unison. Our master was asleep. Now our master is awake. And then, because they succeeded a second time, they also say, our master did not understand, but now our master understands. All right. Has everyone rolled initiative now? Yeah. All right. Sato's turn. He's going to run up to this machine and see what he can do with it. So he uses an action to try and get through the portal, and he notices that he shouts out, I think you might be able to push through the portal if you try hard enough. So he's going to try an athletics check. 32. You see that he begins to start to push through the portal, but does not manage to get through. He sort of like, it begins to break slightly, but then it pushes him back out. Damn it. Hanira.
I am going to move closer to the. Oh, sorry, I changed the size of my spell list. Right, there we go. Where am I? Oh. I guess I'm gonna move forward. 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
It's a split. Okay. is.
What?
I always forget that one has fucking weird words. Come on, Hinera. What are you doing? You
Yeah,
wanna
I know.
forward?
I know. I'm just. I was gonna do something, but I don't have enough space, so I'm just gonna run forward.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to cast haste on Henning,
Oh.
but because
Okay.
yeah,
Haste on Henning. Henning, you feel
always a good
invigorated.
thing.
Yeah.
I'm invigorated.
I didn't mean to click
Is
that.
that what is the condition? Quickened. Is it quickened 1?
Yeah, it quickened, but you can. I just put the spell in the chat.
Okay, that's fine. Henning, you are quickened.
There we go.
All right. That's your turn then, Henaria.
Yep.
All right, Cyan.
Well, I'm too far away, but I can use all of my actions to try and get through into the portal
Okay.
right here.
You notice that there is shadows in there. It is kind of like a twilight, kind of darkish region. So you might, but you can't actually walk through the portal. So you're gonna have to find another way of getting in, or trying to break it.
I thought Sato was saying that he could get in.
Yeah, you're gonna need to try and make an athletics check to push your way through the force field.
I'll try that then.
Okay. Yeah, 26 isn't enough, I'm afraid. As you try and push through, it's it's like almost like jelly. Like it just pushes you back the more force you apply to it.
Well, that's more my actions then.
All right. The Scion of Neruzita downs the potion of flight that he has as well, and he's going to jump up into the air and use a fly action. As he surveils. Hang on, let me just have a look. Yeah, okay, so he'll get 40 feet up. Alright, Stitchfoot's turn. She notices you all running up, and she's going to fire a Shadow Blast. Within 120 feet. I assume you're within 120 feet. Yeah, she's going to fire a Shadow Blast right here. It's a 15-foot burst.
Are they not concentrating on this ritual?
They're not necessarily concentrating. They can spend an action to attempt to open it or not.
I'm just going to have to reload. Sorry, I'm having issues.
That's okay. So Hanera, Cascus, Calcifer, and Hank, and Henning, can you make a DC 30 reflex save, please? All right. Where are we going? 31. That's a success. Hank, 31 success. Calcifer, 26, that's a fail. So, Calcifer, you take 32 negative damage.
Okay.
Cascus, that you take 32 as well.
Is it
Hank-
half on a success?
It's half on a success, so Hank takes half of that.
What about crit success?
Crit success, you take nothing, Henning. And Hanera, that is a fail, so you take 32 as well. And for her last action, she's going to attempt to open the rift. Okay. which does not succeed. Calcifer.
I would like to pour the potion of flying that I'm holding down Hank's gullet.
Oh.
Okay.
Use.
Oh, yeah. Hank opens his mouth.
He is then going to begin flying towards the closest one, up and towards them diagonally as best he can.
Okay, so you move up at half speed when you're going up.
I think that's only straight up, right? You
It's
can
straight
do-
up or diagonally. Moving upwards uses the rules
Is
for
that
moving
true?
through difficult terrain. It says, what's it say?
Well
You
done.
move through the air up to your fly speed. Moving upward, straight up or diagonally uses the rules for moving through difficult terrain.
Oh wow.
And then when you move straight down, you can move down 10 feet for every 5 feet of movement you control.
I did not know that, and I've used flying creatures before, so I may have run those wrong.
Yeah. It's funny how it does make it a lot harder to deal with flying.
Yeah, it makes flying a lot
More
less
complicated.
OP as well.
Yeah.
Okay, well he's gonna start.
Yeah, so how far can you get up if you're moving at half speed?
So he's got 40
Flying.
speed.
Okay, so
So-
that'd be 20 per
Yeah.
action.
How does that work with diagonals? Is it just if you're going up at all?
It'll be 5. The diagonal will be 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10. Then I guess.
Hmm.
Right.
That's normal though.
Moving 5 feet into. So yeah, it costs an extra 5 feet of movement. So it'll be 5. Would it be 10, 20, 10, 20?
God, maybe. I think it might be more efficient just to go across and then up.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, and that does make the maths a bit easier though. Okay, so he's gonna. Oh, it's even diagonal. It's diagonal to them, then it's diagonal up, and oh god, so much movement.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna get over to there.
Yeah.
With one stride, and then command for a second stride, straight up 20 feet,
Mm,
and then I guess raise a shield.
yeah.
I think that's it for me.
Okay. All right, Henning. How far up are you now?
20 feet.
All right, Henning. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna down that potion of flying that I was given.
Okay.
That's an action. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And then are we? Can't remember what we get. So are we all just focusing on the stones, or some of us going after the hags?
It's
We
it's
haven't
for you
agreed.
to decide. Yeah, yeah.
I
yeah,
don't think
okay.
we really said.
Okay. I'm gonna go after one of the hags then. I'm gonna go after this one. Here. So I'm quickened, aren't I? Could you move me to here?
Yeah. So this will be. Are you gonna fly across? Or are you?
Fly, I guess. I mean, might as well.
You've
So-
got haste as well.
I've got haste, so
Yeah, that's an extra. So that'd be an extra action to attack. Well, how do you want to do it? Do you want to go across? So how much speed have you got? 35.
currently 30, but 35 once I've done an attack.
What's your fly speed?
Be 40.
It'll be
The potion
40.
just sets
Okay,
it.
so cool. So it's fast for you to fly then. Let's put you here, and then how many actions do you have left? One more action.
One more, but then I've got the quickened, haven't I? So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's just for. Is that? Oh yeah.
That's for
yeah.
Wait, when you-
that's for strike or stride.
Where only
Strike,
one
strike
more?
or stride.
I
Right,
can't.
potion
How does it work
to-
again in this quickened?
So it's on here. Hang on.
It's okay. I'll put it back. I'll cast it again on the chat, and you can see.
Condition. Oh,
Yeah,
one
you can stride or
extra
strike.
action. Okay,
Okay.
so I guess I'd
So-
use it to stride.
Okay, so that takes you to 40 feet.
Okay.
Oh no, so
No.
so the extra
I-
one
I-
will be 60 actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're 60 feet up in the air now.
Okay.
All right.
And then I've still got one more action, right?
No, that's everything
No?
now.
Okay.
That's everything now. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Alright. As you start to fly up, Grave Stump is going to do an Arcana check to open the rift. And she's going to do another one. She gets a 35. Altogether, the witches say, "These worlds are connected by a thin bridge, a simple dream." 35. And then there's 2 successes left. And for her last
I thought
action...
they needed to get a crit on it.
Oh, shit. You're right. That's fine. Ignore me. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. They get a bonus because of how many machines there are, but it's not enough anyway. So. All right, that's a fail. How many actions was that? 2. All right. With her last action, she's going to fire a grave ray at the scion of Neruzata, who's flying closest to her, and misses. All right, Cascus.
I don't have any potions. My spells are all 30-inch range, so what I could do is I'm just going to move up for 75 feet. My spell Enthrall targets all creatures within 120 right feet.
Yeah.
If they fail, they're fascinated. With that, so that basically means. Sorry.
They get the fascinated condition. So
Yeah, they get the fascinated condition.
So it's -2 status penalty to perception and skill checks, and you can't use concentrate actions
unless they're directed towards Cascus.
Yeah.
So what would that mean in terms of?
I'd say if that, yeah, you could potentially use that. It would distract them.
Okay, well, I can't do it this turn, but I could next turn.
Okay.
Okay, done.
Is that 3 actions then? Yeah.
75 feet.
Cool. Right. Top of the round. Oh, sorry, I've got so many fucking. Just bear with me a sec. Alright, top of the round. You see out of the pool water as you get closer to it are dark shapes moving towards the shore. You see a few mummies begin to pull themselves to shore. I'll just put that there. That can be all the mummies, that's fine. Alright, Swamp Blight, top of the round. She is going to do another check. That's a fail. Another one. That's a fail. Natural 20 for 43. Right. Now that's 2 successes left. So yeah, you hear them this time saying, "These worlds are connected by a thin bridge, a simple dream." All right, and then you watch as the waters begin to sort of like glow a little bit. It could become almost like a mirror. That's her turn. Sato. Sato says, "I'll try and get it open, Cyan. Just jump in there when if I can open it for a sec." He's going to aid you to open it to get through.
Okay.
All right, Hanera.
Okay, I'm gonna cast magic missile on this one, and I've used a Pythagoras theorem calculator on Google to make sure that I can reach it, and I can. So I'm gonna use this reaction.
They said this wouldn't be useful outside
know.
of school.
Yeah, base.
So I'm gonna use a level 5 one.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just gonna do the roll,
Mhm.
and then I'll tell you. So it's 2, 3. It's 9. So. Yes, I think this is right. 38 force damage.
38 force damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you fire your rainbow bolts of energy up at Gravestamp. So she sort of just almost completely ignores it being puppeted. It doesn't matter what her physical body takes; it's the puppeteer that is doing the work.
Mm.
But yeah, that's a bunch of damage. Is that your turn, Hinera?
Yep.
Okay, Cyan.
All right, try number 2, I guess. It does it have to be athletics, or can it be something else?
If you can do acrobatics, you can do acrobatics if you want.
I get +1 more in acrobatics and athletics, so let's go.
Well, you can come over to the actual exterior of the machine and see if there's a way of turning off the portal from the outside as well.
Yeah.
You can do a thieves' tools check on that if you want.
Yeah, I'll have a look at that with my
Okay,
thieves
so-
tools.
That's an action to move over there. Make me a thieves' tools check.
Okay, thieves tools. I just need to double check something with
Mhm.
thieves tool. Yeah, just regular thievery skill. Okay, let's go. 32.
All right. So looking at it is unlike anything you've ever seen before. But as you're looking at the strange kind of black stone panels, Nyx appears and says, "This is from the gloom. I recognize it." And she has a look around, and then she presses a little button on the side, and just flush against the wall or the stone, a little panel pops out, and you see a number of wires. You think you might be able to sabotage it?
I cut all of the wires.
All right, you just stick a knife in there, start thinking around. Yeah, the portal the force field disappears. Within the kind of stone circle, magical stone circle that's been set up, a stone of some sort is being the energy is being sucked out and is shooting into the pool, turning it into a rift.
Okay.
So I think that's
move...
probably 3
yeah.
actions now. Yeah. Oh, hang on. That was an action. So wait. You were
I was by there, and I would have had to have moved to it. Then I would have made a thieves tools check.
Yeah, that's
and
2
then I would have
actions.
stuck my knife in.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's 3 actions. Very well. The Grave Knight is going to move 90 feet up. Not 90 feet up. 50 feet up. But that's 3 actions to get next to the witch. As he takes his sword, he's about to take his sword out and get an attack. Stitchfoot is going to she's going to cast Dominate. Who currently has the Shard of Vesh? Is that Kphos?
Oh,
I
yeah.
think I took it off him.
You took it off him, didn't you?
I thought it was Simon as well. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So she's gonna use a Dominate through the Shard of Vesh on you then. So that's 20. That's a 25 DC Will save that you need to pass.
All right. Okay, come on, buddy. Fuck yes.
All right. That's a crit success. You're unaffected. And how many actions is that? 2 actions. And then she's going to use her 3rd action to try and open the rift. That's a regular success, so not a crit success. Calcifer.
Okay. So Hank's going to use 2 actions to fly, well, 80 feet, but in difficult terrain. So 40 feet up. So he'll be 60 feet up total.
Yeah.
And then from there, I'll be in range to make an attack with my extending rune.
Nice.
So I shall do that. As a 37.
A 37.
Mm-hmm.
That is a hit, not a crit.
That is 13 points of damage. It includes some electricity if it matters.
That's cool. That's fine.
Okay, and that is my actions.
she sort of, as your extended sword, or shield, sorry, goes out and whacks her, she sort of spins in place for a moment before being righted again, where she floats. Her eyes seem to be glowing green.
How's she doing physically wise? She look hurt?
No, not really. Not yet.
Okay.
All right, is that your directions then, Calcifer?
Yeah, that's everything.
All right. So straight off the bat, these mummies begin to crawl out. And one's going to go here. One's going to go here. Oh no, that's he's on the ground. It's going to come closer to Cascus. These are going to make 2 attacks. That is a 16 and a 26. That's a miss. And then for their last actions, they're going to get a 24 and a 29, but that's a nat 20. So that's a. What's your AC?
31.
31. So that's a regular success. It's not a crit success. So that's 15 bludgeoning damage.
I'll use Selfish
That's nice.
Shield on that.
Okay. And then you also need to make a Fortitude saving throw for me, please. Oh shit. In that case, you take an additional 26 negative damage.
Oh, let me just figure out the Selfish Shield. So it's 15. Can you write that in the chat, those 2 damages?
Yeah.
please?
Bludgeoning.
Blood.
I love how the idea of the bog mummy just telling you how much damage you take. Like a little speech bubble comes out next to him. So you just take this.
It's like you're all just LARPing.
Yeah. Alright, that's his turn. Henning.
Is there anything more to it, or is it just literal damage?
Oh, and you are clumsy 1 for a day, apparently.
Ooh.
Very clumsy.
Mummies are not as terrifying in this as I would have thought in 5e. Mummy rot is no joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clumsy 1. Henning.
Have I got the clumsy? Oh.
No,
For
you're
some
not
reason the
clumsy.
clumsy has gone to me as well.
Oh, has it?
Yeah, I don't know why.
No, you've got a persistent damage thing on you, which I'll take off, and then you've also got quickened on you.
That's weird. Okay. Yeah.
It looks the same. The icon looks the same, but it's different.
Can I use some actions to get next to?
Yeah. So 2 actions will take you next to the witch.
Yep.
And then you've got 1 action left.
I got 3, haven't I? Because I can use 1 to stride.
Oh,
2, sorry. I
yeah.
got 2.
Yeah, you've got 2 actions left then.
Okay. That will be a spell strike then with shocking grasp.
Does spell strike count as a strike?
What do you mean?
Because the idea is that with the quickened, it's a stride or a strike, but I don't know whether. Does it specifically say that you make a strike attack?
Where
I
is
think it's
it?
specifically the strike action, but or the
The
stride,
action.
though. I'm not sure if that you can use the stride to fly.
Just wondering whether you can use a spell strike with the haste and
where is
quickened
it?
action.
Spell strike.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
I don't know. It doesn't really specifically say.
You cast a spell that takes 1 or 2 actions and requires a spell attack roll. But make a melee strike with a weapon or an armed attack, so it does count as a strike.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I just wanted to
Alright.
double check that.
Where have my actions all gone? Ooh, what's
That's
happened there?
that's just being a magus. Oh, where have my actions gone?
Uh,
Among Us.
No, but like I've gone on. Oh, there you go. That was a bit. Okay, it's back again.
Oh.
Right.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, 42, that's a crit.
Okay,
Oh,
so
fuck
Nice.
yes.
critical damage on that, and shocking grasp. Do the damage roll.
And that
What?
is double, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Alright. Straight.
Oh,
Why did that go on Hank? Why did that go on you?
Oh
and
my god,
Hank
Hank's
as well?
dead!
Oh no! Oh no! What have I done? What have I done?
Just can you sort that out, Calcifer? Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry. It says in the chat what damage you just took. I don't know why that added did that to you.
It's Henning is so powerful. that
Yeah, it's like
transfer-
so overkill. So you ran up, flew up underneath Gravestump, and as you came up, she just didn't see you, and you just split her in half. Electricity shooting through her body. She just disintegrates in the air, and then whatever remains of her that's left, the matted clothes, just like a leg, it just falls into the pond. Just goes through the rift. You hear the two witches both scream, "No!"
Henning just gives a little smile at them both, as if you're next.
You see the Siren and Ruzis saying to you, "You get that one, I'll get the other," and he points to the one north of him.
All right.
As in, like, he
Uh,
wants Henning to go for the one north, or the one that's northwest?
He is being very vague. You don't know.
Henning will take a guess and assume he means this one.
Okay, that was three. That was all your actions then for that.
Yeah.
Cascus, where are you? Just getting surrounded by mummy.
Can I just move?
Yeah, you can move north. Remember, they're 90 feet up in the air, though.
Yeah, that's fine. The enthrall's 120 feet range,
Cool.
so I just need to move.
You move around there, yeah.
One to the left.
Oh, okay.
That makes me 30. So I should be able to do it next turn to both of them. I've got 110, one action left. Demoralize, is that? What's the range on demoralize? Oh, 30 feet.
I'll be right back.
I'll just
Sorry.
cast shield on myself.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's that.
All right. Next round, round 3. Is that right? Yeah. Swamp Blight off the bat. Seeing you run down there, she's going to. She's going to point her finger at you, Cascus. And she's going to fill your mind with a dreadful prediction. Can you make a will save? DC 31.
He's already an oracle.
Okay, that's a fail. You become stupefied 2. On a failure, you become stupefied 2, and on 2. As the moon hag howls a series of dreadful apocalyptic predictions at you, you see before you there being absolutely no chance of you winning, and you're about to lose, and everyone's about to die.
Just like real life.
Cascus joins the gloom.
Yeah. Then Swamp Blight is going to do an Arcana, well, not a Boneyard Law check to open the portal. 42. That's a critical success. She starts laughing. There's one left. in unison, the remaining two witches, they say it together. When a dream disappears, where does it go to? And that's her turn. Sato. Sato is going to run in here and has no idea what the hell he's doing. He's just going to start punching the rock.
This isn't Minecraft.
I'm a
You
monk.
can't mine stone with fists. You need a pickaxe.
I'll try. I'll try my best. That's 19 damage. It begins to crack, and the machine goes offline. Why? Yeah. So you see this going. All right, Hanira.
I think Joanne's just returning.
Nice.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
It is your
hello.
turn.
Yeah, I thought I was so quick.
It's your turn. So you just saw one of the portals going offline. No, one of the machines going offline,
Yeah.
and one of the witches is dead.
Yeah, and Cyan just cut the wires and it went out, right?
No, Sato punched a rock.
Yeah,
Ah.
he took the force field offline, and then Sato took the thing inside offline.
Right. Okay. I think I'm gonna cast fly on myself. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to get in range to do anything. So
Okay.
I'm gonna do that, and then I am going to move. My fly is only 20 feet, so I guess I'll go move 25 feet.
Mm-hmm. Where are you moving to?
This way. Sorry. There you go. That's my turn.
Cool. All right, Cyan.
So the machine's gone.
That one has it's powered down.
Would
no,
we
currently? Oh yeah.
Would we be able to say that there are shadows about because we're underground?
Yeah, of course. You'll be able to use them.
Okay, awesome. I just need to check something. Range 120 feet. Okay, so there's that. I guess, just need to zoom out. Okay, I'm going to use Shadow Jump to teleport here.
Okay.
So yeah, Cyan
You
just
can-
kind of...
You can almost
Move.
certainly teleport inside those portals. There'll be shadows inside.
Okay.
Not portals, force fields.
I'll teleport in there then.
Okay.
So I still got an action, right?
Yep.
Can I attach one of the explosives from the bag of holding?
Yeah, you can do. It
Okay.
doesn't seem to be that necessarily like it looks quite easy to destroy once the force field's closed or once you're inside. Like the force field is just like a sort of a nominal bit of shielding, just so it's not.
All right, I'll just try and hit it
effortlessly
with
easy.
my gloom blade then.
Yeah. Effectively, it's just something sucking the energy out of a stone. That if you like were to release the energy out of the stone in other ways, it would be
Okay.
easy to sabotage. 35. That is a success. You watch as the power goes down on the machine, but you do notice the force field does remain. So you are still
Awesome. So that's my shadow thing gone now
Okay.
because that required a. Oh wait, no, I have 2 focus points now because awesome. So, yes.
Cool. All right. That's your turn then?
Yep.
All right. The Scion of Nuzatar is going to fly towards Swamp Blight. That's 2 actions. And he's going to swing his great sword at her in the air. Now, natural 1. She laughs as she just effortlessly dodges out the way. Alright, Stitchfoot. She is going to cast a magic missile. 3 actions at Hanera. How many bolts is there in a...
Depends what level.
It's level 3.
6. But I'm going to use arcane countermeasure.
Okay.
So, it'll be 1 level below.
Okay.
Let me just
So it'll be
put the spell
5.
No, if it goes down to sorry. Let me just. I've never really used this much, so I'm just gonna reread it. You reduce the spell's level by 1, so it would go down to level 2, and
Okay.
level 2 magic missile only has 3 bolts.
Okay. Nice. So that'll
Nice.
be... And the... Do I need to take off anything from these individual rolls here? So I'm getting 1d4 plus 5 plus 2. Do I need to take the plus 2 off?
I don't think it'd be any other effect.
It
Yeah.
should be 1. What? It should be 3d4 plus 3 for a level 2 spell, because a level 2 spell is the same as a level 1 spell. Because it's only every 2 levels that it gets more things.
Alright, that's 11 damage then.
Okay. Oh. That was pretty good use of that focus
Yeah.
spell.
Alright. Calcifer.
Okay. So I've been looking up the rules for difficult terrain and diagonal movement. And I believe that moving diagonally upwards is 10, 15, 10, 15.
It's 10, 15, 10, 15. Okay.
Yeah. So I will go with Hank's 2 moves. I will go 10, 15, 10, 15.
Okay.
Diagonally upwards. So that's
So that'll
20,
be 50.
So that's 20 feet up and across for 50 feet of movement.
Okay, yeah.
So he'll be there, and he'll be 80 feet up, and then he will use the remaining speed to go 30 feet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that will be where he ends his movement. Calcifer has 2 actions. So there's the safe play,
Oh.
or there's the risky play.
Hell yeah.
Does the risky play have any benefits outside like that?
That's like being
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
If while in midair I am able to trip, or if I'm able to grab her, can I just drag down and slam her on the ground?
From the
So
top.
there's the arrest to fall reaction.
But would she be able to do that if I have grabbed onto her?
I will say that you'll be able to try and counteract it, I guess.
Okay.
It also depends on why they're flying, right? Because if they have wings, and they have to sustain it, but if they are just flying via like the spell, and you don't.
That's one actually. Do they have like a hover speed?
Yeah, they are hovering.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because if they didn't, then they would fall if they don't use fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so essentially, I have the jump spell now,
Mhm.
which only falls after you use your next action.
Mhm.
So could I jump to the space next to them and then attempt to grab them to bring them down with me?
Have you got actions for it?
I have 2 actions.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay.
Fuck
gonna-
yeah.
You'll have
gonna-
to jump. You'll have to jump off Hank though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do it.
Okay. So you
Oh my god, yes!
you get off Hank and you begin to squat down and just push yourself off over the green electricity that's shooting out the bottom of the portal. So make an athletics check for me.
Okay, so jump over.
See how far, and I'll determine how far you can jump with that athletics check.
So this is just an automatic 30-foot
Oh
jump.
yeah,
No,
that's
actually,
fine.
I could instead do athletic rush and that get me a D2 plus 2. How far can you long jump? 1 sec. Leap. How far can I just do?
I tend to just do 5 feet is 5 DC. So
So you can just do 15 feet horizontally if you
Yeah.
have 30. Though I think I can only do 10 because I don't have 30. Though no, I can't fly, can I? Because that's not me currently. However, with athletic rush,
So if you wanted to jump there, I would let you do an athletics check, and you need a DC 25 to get to that square. Or if you want to get to that square, we only need DC 15.
but if I fall from there, then oh my!
But you can
Who
use.
knows what
I'll let.
happens.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Use
So that's
my
the way
reaction now, so no feather fall. Bear that in mind.
Okay. I'll go for the safe option and use the jump spell, so that I can guarantee getting next to her. And then I will make an athletics check to try and grab. I'll save my legend point. 41.
All right, 41. That gets you over here. So you take flight, jumping over the portal opening below. You see a bit of scraggly cloth and hair, just able within arm's reach to be grabbed. Make a grab for me.
That was the grab. I used the jump spell, which automatically gets me there.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, cool. Oh well, that's a crit success. Yeah, you definitely grab her.
Okay, so she's restrained.
Restrained. Where are we? Here. And she spins around a little bit and sort of loses maybe like 5 feet of height as she sort of arrests to you grabbing her. But before long, she is stable and sort of looking down at you, just grabbing on. Starts trying to kick you, I guess.
Okay,
Get off me! Get off me!
Is that all your actions?
that's
now?
all my actions.
All right. A number more mummies start to crawl out of the bog. These ones start just crawling up towards you, Hanura. Sorry, I need to move that one out of the way. All right, Henning.
I'm gonna fly over to this one.
Mm-hmm. How far can you? So you got 40 feet of, 35 feet, right?
I've 40. Hang on, 35 normally. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 2 actions to get you there.
Okay. I'm gonna make a normal strike.
Okay.
Do.
That's your quick induction, yeah.
Yeah.
40. That is a crit.
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
28.
28. Nice.
And then I'm going to
Right.
reset my spell strike.
Okay.
And then that's me turn.
All right. Cascus. So stupefied 2.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and use enthrall, but I have to do a flat check.
Yeah.
I need to get above 5, I think.
Uh,
Yeah. Equals... Oh, 5 plus your stupefied value. So I need a 7 plus.
Yeah. So this is just a D20 flat check.
No.
Oh shit.
That's unfortunate.
Unfortunately, your mind is spinning. You can't quite get the right words out. Yeah, you feel stupefied. So that will just be a one action. Because wait, if you use the cast spell, you're not going to lose the spell slot, are you?
I don't know.
I don't think you lose the spell. How many actions was that? The enthrall.
It's a 2-action spell.
Okay, yeah, that'll be 2 actions that you fail, but you don't lose the spell.
Okay, I'll just put a It's fine. I spell. I don't have like that type
Yeah,
of spell casting anyway.
That's fine. Yeah.
I'll just do a level 1. Sorry, a 1-action infernal heal on myself.
Okay. What did that say? Some abilities and spells can disrupt a spell.
Right,
Oh, you've already expended the spell slot. Okay.
Uh,
That does work that way.
Ignore that. Ignore
Yeah,
that.
that's cool. That's cool. Alright, tonight off the bat, Swamp Blight. So Calcifer, you are holding onto her legs. She's going to... What is
She can't.
restraint?
So she's off guard, immobilized, and can't use any attack or manipulate actions except to escape or force open bonds.
Okay. She can attack you though.
You can't use any attack or manipulate actions.
Okay. She's going to cast Dreadful Prediction. She doesn't. That's not manipulate or an attack. It's not a spell. It's a curse. So you need to make a will save, please, Calcifer.
Okay.
DC 31.
Oh no.
That's not a crit failure,
That's
is it?
that. If it's DC 31, then that's a crit
Oh, yeah,
fail.
okay. So you're stupefied 3.
Okay.
Very stupid.
Not sure how much that affects me. Makes my will save pretty bad. But
Yeah, and then I'll say she can't do the. Yeah, she's not going to be able to do the opening thing. Oh, I know. She's restrained, but she can turn off her flight.
Oh. Oh, you're both falling
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, so she's going to just fall with you on
Okay.
her. Going to 0. So that's 80 feet. So that'll be 40 damage, right?
yep. To be 40 for me as well.
What's the action? What's the? Hang on, fall. Falling on a creature. So she's gonna be falling on top of you. So you need to make a DC 15 reflex save.
Could she fall on top of me if I've got her restrained?
Well, you were holding on. You were holding on to her, and
Only if she starts. No, don't worry.
Thanks, though.
I don't want to argue.
I'll say. All right, make a. If you want to try and like land on her instead, you can. You can do that if you want.
Goodness me.
Make an athletics check.
Right.
To sort of
That's
right her,
Make an athletics check. The words I beg to hear.
What is it like Mirror the Cure type characters in this party?
Oh.
Hey.
No.
Nice. Okay, so then she needs to make a reflex check. All right. So she takes an additional amount of bludgeoning damage that you took from the fall.
So
But
that'd be
she
40,
takes the full
right?
damage, and then she takes the other full damage as well. So she takes 80 in total. All right, and that's her. That's her turn, I guess. All right, say so. Sato's gonna run up. Hanira.
Okay. I'm still not really in range of anyone, so I'm gonna use my turn to get into range. I'm gonna cast Dimension Door.
Oh, you're both prone now, aren't you?
Yeah, it would be.
Unless, yeah, I can't. I feel like there's no way I can get close. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Dimension Door and
Okay.
pop up. Sort of like. If I've got fly, can I pop up mid air if I use fly as another action?
Okay. Sorry,
Nice.
say that again.
I said if I use Dimension Door and I have
Yeah.
fly on me,
Yeah.
can I pop up mid fly?
Oh no.
Ooh.
So you can either cast the action and then fly afterwards, or fly first and then cast the action. But then, yeah. I mean, if as long as you've spent the action to fly that turn, then you'll be flying.
Okay. The spell just says like an empty space, so I assume that doesn't need to be on the ground.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It can be in the air.
Okay, right. So.
But basically,
I
as long
forget-
as you've used an action to fly this round, then you're considered flying. So.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna get sort of. I'm gonna go over here
Mhm.
because, and that will have been
How high up?
my
Just on the
dimension door, and then also it would be 80 feet up from my movement, I think, and across. So I'm not directly underneath because that'll be confusing. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. And
Pretty sure that's right.
no, okay. Cool. All right. Is that your 3 actions?
Yes.
All right, Cyan.
I'm gonna use my last focus point to teleport next to this other machine,
Mhm.
and I'm going to. Oh, It's being weird, and I'm going to hit it
Mhm.
with me sword. 34.
34. Yeah, that's fine. You destroy the machinery from the inside. The stone goes offline and zoom, begins to power down.
Alright, that's me. That's all me things.
All right, cool. The Grave Knight, the Scion of Nurizatar, keeps flying up to things, and people keep getting to them before he does. He's gonna land on the ground as well. He's gonna take 45 damage, and he's going to be prone. He's gonna stand up, and then he's gonna make an attack with his greatsword. 31, that hits. 23 damage. Alright, Stitchfoot. She is going to ignore you and focus on the pool. Here's the Arcana checks.
You
First one.
So you said before that she couldn't do it when she was restrained. Does that mean it has manipulate attached?
So, this is Stitch.
This is
No,
the one
I'd
where-
say it's like casting a spell. Not necessarily manipulate. It's just like someone literally grabbing onto her means it's going to be really hard to do it. Like you could just put your hand in front of her mouth, or like that sort of thing. It's
I'll
not
just-
necessarily like a minute.
Yeah.
If Henning,
It
if you
was
want to
just-
do an,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
that
Henning,
was
if
why
you
I
want to do an
asked.
attack of opportunity, if you want. You can.
Yeah, I
I'll
will.
allow it. Yeah, I'll say it's basically a minute. All right, natural
Nice.
20. So roll damage. 18. That's double, right? Already.
Did I roll that as a double? I did, didn't I?
Yeah, it says 2 times
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
All right, first one was a fail. Second one is a fail. Third one is a success, but not a crit fail.
Crit success.
No, just a regular success, not a
No,
crit
no,
success.
no, 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 no.
Oh, yeah, not
It's like
Yeah,
crit
yeah.
fail.
Cool. Calcifer.
Okay, stand up. And just start laying into her.
Mm-hmm. As you stand, are you still grabbing onto her?
Yeah, it would be.
Okay, that's fine. As you stand up, with your sort of hand on her back, her face is like pressed up close to the portal water, and you see now that you're really close to the water, it's almost little tendrils and tentacles sort of slowly poking out of it, almost kind of touching her face as it's close to the water. Her ancient skin kind of dry and saggy at the same time. She almost looks like it's starting to burn away her face, the portal itself.
You take any damage from it?
You don't know yet. You don't know until it comes to her turn.
Damn it.
Calcifer, what are you gonna do? Make an attack.
Seeing this. So first I would like to try and reaffirm my grab, so it doesn't end at the end of my turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's the wrong tab. Here we go. Ooh, 27.
What's that against? Reflex, you see.
Fortitude.
Fortitude. Oh, that is a fail.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to try again.
Okay.
Okay, so that'll be 30. 32.
32. That is a success.
Okay, so she is now grabbed, but I believe no longer restrained.
Yeah.
And that is so that's my actions, but Hank still has his fly. He is going to start flying over to the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe flying over that pool then. So great. Nah, forget. He's fearless. He's gonna start flying over towards the other one.
Okay. Is that one action or two?
Just the one.
All right. Right, a number more of mummies come out of the pond. Most people aren't on the ground anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but... Alright, this one comes over and is going to attack Calcifer. That's 19 to hit,
Nah.
and 16 to hit.
Nope.
No. This one's going to attack Sato. 31 to hit. Oh, hang on. That hits. Sato takes 13 damage and needs to make a fortitude save. And that is a success. Okay. And then these are going to waddle up a bit further. And then we're done. Henning.
More stabby time. So,
Mhm.
Mike, are you sure you did all the mummies?
It's fine. That one's just come out of the water. It's okay. It's fine. It's just like climbing out of the water next to you.
I'm going to do a spell strike with telekinetic projectile.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is going on?
39. That is a hit, not a crit.
Oh.
points of
So
damage.
that is she's not flat-footed, is she?
No.
And where is it? It is... And damage. First, that's gonna take projectile.
26.
And then
Okay.
last action, I will recharge my spell strike.
Okay.
Don't you have a hasted action as well?
That was his hasted action.
Oh no, I don't. No,
Oh.
no, I haven't. No,
Wait.
that's right. Because spell strike is only 2,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
and then recharge, and then I've got one more strike.
You got one more regular strike. Yeah. But you
Oh.
have a -5 on the attack.
It's -10
Yeah.
from spell strike.
Oh, it's -10 from the spell strike.
But,
Okay.
yeah, it's free, so
It's free. Oh, good thing it was free.
Yeah, that misses, unfortunately. Alright, Casket.
Forgot I was quickened.
I'm gonna try the same thing again.
Oh, actually, you're not stupid. Oh, yeah, no.
I'm
that's-
stupefied 1, not 2.
Yeah, yeah. And what is this? Clumsy. You're not clumsy. Alright,
No.
what was that? Oh, that was another. Oh dear. Yeah, trying to enthrall the hags. Unfortunately, it's not going very well. The latent magic of this area is interfering too much.
Trying to turn on your charm, but you just can't. You just can't.
Swamp Blight. She's no longer restrained, so she can cast a spell.
yeah.
Alright.
So she does the manipulate action. She still has to do a DC 5 flat check, but there's no penalty on attacks.
That's a 9 on her flat check. She's going as her face is pressed against the water. She is going to do another check. 39 plus the 1 machine that's still around. That's 40. That's a crit success.
No, fuck.
There are 0 crit successes left, and you see as her face presses against the water, both the witches, being surrounded by you both, say in unison, "Time to break the illusion." Suddenly, they both explode into green flame, and just completely start burning up. As do all the mummies that are around. You hear a dark rumble underneath your feet, and all around you, the rift begins to burn more and more powerful. The Scion and Naruzatar points to the last machine and says, "Quick, turn it off!" So where are we? All right, Hanera. As all the witches are burning around you and all the mummies coming out the water, the rift is now becoming extremely unstable. What are you gonna do?
Gonna destroy the. They look like electronics, right?
It's sort of like a parallel sort of technology that's perhaps from the gloom. So it looks like kind of arcane technology in a way. Not necessarily science.
Yeah, but it's got a force field, hasn't it? So I
Yeah.
can't cast a spell on it. Okay.
You might be able to cast a spell from the inside, like a fireball or something.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll. That's at the target. Okay. Yeah. I'll do the fireball because it starts inside, doesn't it? Like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Please, could it make a?
It's a rock.
Just roll the damage. That's fine. Yeah. You send a fireball inside of it, and it turns the rock into ash within. The force field still is around though, and eventually the fireball sort of subsides within it. After a little while, you watch as all the latent energy going into the force field begins to shut off. And then eventually all the colour begins to go away from the force field. The Scion of Nuzatar, as he's watching this happen, pulls a... Oh, no, he just changed the music, hang on. He pulls like a glowing rock out of his bag and looks at it, sort of studying the arcane magic around it. He says, "Something's very wrong. Everyone needs to just as you start stepping back from the portal as well. Just like what are you doing right now?"
Getting Hank away.
Hank is like trying to circle around and fly down to
He's
you.
gonna-
Did you say that the force field's dimming?
These force fields aren't dimming, no.
I guess I'm just going to try and hunker down like a small kind of like ball. Like, I don't know if this is like difficult terrain or anything that I'm in.
So no, it's not difficult terrain, not necessarily. But suddenly the portal begins to almost have like it seems to be a sucking noise coming out of the portal, and air is being drafted into it extremely quickly. You all need to hold on. So can everyone make a fortitude save for me, just to hold on to, see what things you can hold on to. I guess Henning and Heneri, you've landed.
Yeah.
Okay. When I
I
was
got a
blown through the air.
32.
Hold on to each other.
All right, what did you get?
Sorry, I'm just doing mine.
What was the other condition I had? I had oh wait, it was something one. I think
It was
it's
clumsy,
Clumsy.
but it was gone. Yeah.
Oh no, it stays for a day, doesn't it?
Oh, the clumsy does, yeah.
Let me see if that.
Would cast for Stupefied be gone?
Yeah, you're not clumsy, are you?
I was Stupefied.
Yeah,
I was
you're
Stupefied 3.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it acrobatics?
It's athletic. Yeah, athletics or fortitude. Sorry, fortitude saving throw.
Oh, I think I'm fine then.
Before we do the next part, can I just grab a drink?
Yeah, let's take a break here for a sec, shall we? And we'll come back in 15 minutes. Sound good?
Cool.
Cool.
Is it a dexterity based check?
See you in a bit. Hags.
It's a fortitude saving throw.
Okay.
All right, welcome back. So just before the break, the party unfortunately didn't manage to stop the witches doing this thing they were doing, and suddenly the rift, after destroying the witches who were doing the ritual, the rift started to suck everyone in. So everyone's done their checks. Everyone holds onto nearby stones, desperately trying their best to hold on. Your feet get lifted off the ground for a moment until you watch as Hank sort of loosens and goes free. Calcifer, I'll give you a reaction to do something to stop Hank from falling in, if you want.
Yeah, just sort of stand in front of him, like just grab him, stop him from going in.
Yeah, you can.
Or if I can just recall him into the shield.
Yeah, you can recall him in the shield if you want.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
So Hank starts to fall into the portal, and Calcifer holds on. You all breathe out a sigh of relief as you hold on. And then eventually the portal. You hear the Grave Knight, the Scion of Nurutar, shout out, "The portal is not stable."
What?
Suddenly, a blast of energy shoots out of it, and the entire portal closes up. I'll just say that's there. You all manage to scuffle to your feet, looking around, seemingly uninjured, unsure of what that's done. It's now just a glowing pool in the lake, still the latent energy surging within it, but the portal itself has gone. The Scion of Nurutar stands up and dusts himself down. He says, "My arcane readings are showing that something has changed. I'm not sure what."
Do you have any idea what those fucking witches done?
He says, they were trying to open a rift. My readings were showing that the energy around this place is extremely powerful. There must have been some sort of ancient temple or some sort of arcane magic here. He says, my readings are showing that something has happened. I don't know what. I can't quite make it out, but we'll have to discover what. We need to go back to the surface.
Is there any pool at all in the middle?
There is this pool here, but it's just glowing green. But there's not a portal there anymore. Like you can't go through it. But
What happens if I touch it?
it's just sort of crackles with energy, and as you get closer to it, it sort of like lashes out. And any life that was in there has like floated to the top, like a couple of like underwater fishes. Just sort of toasted almost from the energy inside.
We need to get out of here, but I need to see to my people. Make sure everyone's doing okay. We need to see how the council's doing.
Let's
going on
go
and see.
back to the palace.
Yeah.
So you make your way back up into the council chambers, out the front of the palace, where a large number of Azira are gathered, all from the different tribes, all unsure as to what's happened. As you walk out of the council chambers, you also notice a number of Azira standing over a defeated fossil golem. However, a few Azira did fall to that. As you run out, there's a gasp as a flash of golden something flying in the sky circles around and lands in the center of all of you. The Azira sort of looking scared as the clockwork dragon Arakin lands.
I'll just sort of raise hand out. It's alright. He's with us.
Oh, he's not supposed to be that big.
I can't see anything. It's all
Yeah.
black for me.
Really.
You have to
maybe
click
try and...
on Palace of
I had to
Kakaret.
reload.
Okay.
It didn't let me there by automatically.
You see Kphos outside, who runs up to you, sort of hugs Sato. Sato sort of
I'm
nursing
standing
to his
right next to it. Like,
neck. He comes
Hang
up
on.
to you and says, "Thank goodness you're alive."
yeah.
He gives you a hug as well.
How are the council doing?
Some are still unaccounted for. We're not sure how many came under attack. There were certainly a few that died.
Are the skeletons still walking around?
As far as we can tell, the threat seems to be subsiding now. Arakin says, hang on, just bear with me. I just need to find. Yeah, Arakin says after the monster inside was defeated, everyone gathered outside the palace. We saw energy shooting outside the palace roof, green energy, which then shot into the sky.
We need to leave. Sorry.
After that, he sort of nods up to the small slivers of sunlight. Well, not sunlight necessarily, that shoot through the roof of this crag. But although it should be, he says, although it should be sunlight, he looks at it and it looks like more like moonlight is shooting through it.
We need to get out of here.
Yeah, it seems to look like it's night outside, even though it shouldn't.
Ooh.
The Scion of Nuruzatar says, "Quick, that way." Sort of points towards the exit, just to see what you can see from out there.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
All right, just bear with me a sec. All right, as you make your way out. Oh, ignore that. It's fine. As you make your way out, you see the strangest view you've ever seen. Opening up into the sort of mountainous region just off the just outside of Adenira. Not outside of Adenira, in Dandon, sorry. You see a strange silver glow to the air, and a weird silvery sky above you. Although, as you look closer, you see that far above the clouds, the sort of stringy white clouds that are above you, just above it, the sky seems to have some sort of texture. Almost as if you're looking at a mountain range. Noticing that, you see around and above, hundreds of miles in the air, miles and miles of dead, empty forest, covered in a slick texture of fog, superimposed on the sky above you as far as you can see. You can no longer see the stars or the sun. There's no distant galaxies, no planets anymore. All you see above you is a twisted, dead world, the true opposite of Adana. The Scion of Nuruzatar behind you sighs and says, "Then we have failed. The veil has finally been broken. Adna and the gloom have both fallen into one."
Well,
a number of the Azir around you are sort of gasping, and a few of them are crying, not sure what to do. Arakin says, "What does that mean? What is that?" Yeah, there's no sunlight. There's just like there is a bit of light. You're not quite sure where it's coming from though. Almost everything seems to be almost under moonlight, although there's no moon, and it's not like the gloom is giving off light itself.
How do we unfuck the situation?
The Scion of Nuzatar turns around and taps on the side of his head and is just saying, my lord, can you hear me? My lord? After maybe a minute of trying to contact his lord, he turns around and says, I can no longer feel my lord's presence.
Okay.
I
I have a question. Are we in the gloom, or has the world been combined with the gloom? Or do we not really know?
Are you asking that out loud?
Yeah.
I reckon if you can't contact someone, presumably he's pretty far away. If you can't contact him, that means we aren't where we were. That means
I got-
Adana's been cast into the gloom, not the other way around.
What? So
The Scion of Nuzatar says,
and
it looks like the entire of Adana has been sucked into the void, along with the gloom. From the perspectives of everyone outside of Adana, it will look like the entire continent simply vanished.
oh, right.
Two worlds that had been split hundreds of millennia ago are now combined again.
Did
Does that include Rudrun's?
It is the whole of Adana, I assume.
Okay.
the backup from the Tempest brand, did that already arrive?
Yeah, that arrived already.
Okay.
Looking above, can everyone make me a perception check?
Okay.
Because you are high up in the mountains, you get a good view of all around. You can sort of see above you the gloom mapped out as a mirror image of this land. Like the mountains are the same, the forests are generally like in the same area. But obviously in the gloom they're like dead trees. Hanera, so looking up, you see up into the opposite mountain range above you. It's a clear night, well, a clear day, I guess. And there's not that much cloud covering it. And you see in the center of Mount Cider, sort of up here, on the highest point of the mountain that shoots up into the air, you see a huge tower, which seems to be under construction. Seems to be pointing up from their perspective or down towards you, quite a distance. It might be, it might be about 100 miles up.
Okay.
It might be like from this perspective, maybe 20 or 30 miles up.
I don't understand what's happening. So we can see like a reflection of Adana above us.
Well, yeah, but it looks like a reflection, but instead it's actually just the gloom. Just it's almost like the world is wrapped around each other, so you can see the gloom above you, and they can see Adana above them. There's no sky. There's just like it's like almost like a hollow earth, I suppose. That's the way to describe it.
Okay, I don't really get it.
Best.
So like we're in the gloom.
Well, the gloom and Adana both seem to be like facing each other now.
But
you're not sure where you are, whether
right, but Adana's
Right.
not in the gloom. It's just above us.
Adana's not on Erd anymore. That's for sure.
Okay.
We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto.
Yeah, and the further out you look, it looks like it does kind of wrap up. So it's almost like it's on the interior of a giant bubble or something that all this is happening.
Hey.
Okay, how do we get Adanira back to Erd?
Adana back to Erd.
Yeah, sorry.
Nyx appears and says, I don't know. I don't know what's just happened.
But
If we
surely the Scion's master would have had a fail-safe, right? plan B?
The Scion of Nurizatar says, my lord was in the process of trying to unravel the amount of damage that has been done to the gloom, and you kept getting involved. Ugh. He turns around and kicks the ground. I can no longer get in contact with him at all. I
You want me
fear
to
that...
send you back?
What, banish me?
Yep.
Would that work? Yes, give it a try.
Well, hold on. It,
Can you swim?
That's,
Yeah.
that's true, I will be in the middle of nowhere.
Can you not teleport? Well, no, because Adana's gone, right? So it wouldn't just be land underneath it. It would would have closed the. What would be there instead of?
Water?
The sea, I assume.
Well,
You got like maybe you have a couple of hours until the water is able to catch up and close in.
What is this actually going to do to the water levels? What kind of tidal catastrophes
it's gonna
have
really
just
lower.
occurred?
It's gonna really lower the water level everywhere else, isn't it?
Like, it could also be worldwide
just-
tsunamis, tides going out,
Um,
cities drained of water.
It may actually be safer here.
Can you not teleport?
I have my ways of getting around.
Well,
But-
can you not just do that then?
I require my lord to do it.
Oh,
And he does
Um.
not seem to be on this realm anymore.
well, if you give me some time, I'll write you a teleport spell scroll, and then you can teleport back home, maybe after I banish you. I don't know. Would it still work underwater?
I no longer wish to speak to any of you. He says, we have spent enough time together, but we are on fundamentally different sides. So I will leave you now. He
Bye.
puts his sword away and says, I have grown to become slightly more fond of your kind. And then leaves.
He likes us. He likes us.
Okay.
It's coming around.
So we
Right.
need to think about next moves.
So that big ray of whatever it was that shot out, that went directly up, right?
Yep.
Whatever's directly above us then might be where it landed, or might be where it came from the other side if they like met in the middle or something. Which means directly up might be some clue how to undo this. Or maybe we do the same thing, but on, you know, the reverse happens.
I think
It's
before
more-
we try anything,
I don't know.
we should start to look towards evacuating this area. If there was a
too.
if there was a big old beam, those Kaidos troops are going to want to investigate.
I kind of think that's the least of their issues now. You evacuate them where? Like, the Kaidos troops will be thinking the same thing, no?
I don't know, maybe the moon roads still work.
Kphos
We can't
says, Kphos says, that is correct. It was a full moon tonight. He looks over at the moonstones because you're outside of the area you came in, which is where the portal is. He looks over at them and says, "Yes, they still seem to be charged. We could get people out of here."
Okay, but we need to... Okay, but what after that? There's still the problem of my mother and... Does that matter right now?
Arakin says, "The first thing that matters is getting people to safety. Then we can work out what the hell to do with this."
Yes, we need to get everyone out. We need to get everyone out of here.
Kphos says, "Right, I'm on it. Sato, come with me," and they start to run back into the city. You have a moment alone as a group. The Phoenix chick on your shoulder, Hanera, sort of chirps up to your ear. Seems to be casting off quite a lot of light in the kind of twilight of this situation you find yourself in.
Okay, I'm gonna cast produce flame and give it something to eat.
Cheep, cheep. And he sort of,
Is
like, ruffles
Arakin
its-
seeing us as
Yeah.
Anera is beating the Phoenix chick?
He turns to Calcifer and says, "Oh, how cute."
Yeah, it's pretty adorable, isn't it?
Oh, he doesn't know it's from the vault.
No.
He just
did
thinks
not
that we
tell
have a Phoenix with us for no reason.
Yeah.
There's an elf
Okay.
thing.
Okay, that's fine.
I have never seen a phoenix before, Arakin says. They are considered extremely rare.
No, loads of elves have them.
Don't.
How things must have changed in the 800 years since I was killed.
Yeah.
Well, Vance appears out of your sword, Henning. Vance says, "This is not good."
Any idea on how we can fix this?
The only way I can think is to try and... Well... Think about Narsimel. Remember? Back when we went to that volcanic island. We discovered that Narsimel was the person who tried to free... what was his name?
Begins for T, does it?
Not a shad.
Eshkar?
Tried-
No, not Eshkar, that's different.
Hang on, let me just look back through my notes. It's been a while.
The map that we made on the in-between session.
The what?
The guide you made in the in-between session. Oh, here it is. I found it. So I was looking on maps. Look,
That's
it's
okay.
on-
Malathar. There you go. Narsimel tried to free Malathar and was killed, remember? But we discovered through Nyx that Narsimel appeared in the gloom after he died. Something in the gloom captured his spirit and used it to overthrow Nyx. Now Narsimel, we discovered from Nyx, is in charge of the gloom. What if this is part of a plan to invade Aduna? Remember, the assassin in yellow was trying to break through, it seems, when, as you described, when you saw that tree shooting energy into the air. That was Cyan and Cascus. Nick said, yes. And the same sort of energy shot into the air this time, from here. By the description of it.
So the energy is like a it marks when somebody is moving from one plane to the other, or something.
And perhaps, Nick says, perhaps it overwhelmed the barrier between worlds. So if we can somehow reconstruct that barrier, we can separate the two realms again.
Easier said than done.
Vance says, and what does this mean for the war? We've got elves fighting elves, when Narsimel might be planning an invasion as we speak.
Just a quick one. Am I right in remembering that there's like if you're an elf or something, or you die in the gloom, it's different. You're not going to like become barbarians. I can't remember that. I think something was said at some point.
So the Shadesteel weapons, they sort of send you to the gloom, but now you don't know what the hell they do. Whether they just teleport you to the other side, or you know. So yeah, you don't know what they could do now. But yeah, Arakin says, wait, if elves are fighting elves, and yes, we have to sort that out first.
Sort what out? The elves fighting elves or the barrier?
Well, if all the elves kill each other, it'll make this gloom invasion business a lot easier.
if that's the case, then I still think we should look towards Adenira. Or at least I should.
Yeah. What's everyone's plan? What do people want to do?
I think we need to. I think we need to give. And he just kind of gestures upwards. I think we need to give that a little looky-loo. You know, it's the opposite of here, where the portal was opened up. Maybe there's something. There's some weird tower thing going on there. I don't know what that is.
We do love a weird tower.
Could we not send ourselves there?
Well, I mean, if I kind of look over to Arakin, if we could fly up there,
I could fly.
could you take us all?
Indeed, it will be a bit of a journey, but depending on how the gravity situation works, after about halfway, I should just be able to just glide down.
How long are we thinking kind of journey?
To that tower, about a day. If you wanted to get a bit lower down, it might take a couple.
Tower seems like best bet. Appreciate flying straight up is pretty hard work.
Is there anything we could bring from this side of the world, of the realm, that would make success better? I mean, we could, I do not know. If we found anything or spoke to anyone, or would somebody be particularly helpful?
Well, if we had some kind of massive, powerful dragon we could bring with us, that'd be pretty helpful. Oh wait.
Okay, but
Uh,
it's a day there. But how long do we think we'll be spending sorting this out?
oh, fuck knows. We don't even know what's up there.
As you're speaking amongst yourselves, you notice up in the sky, what at first seemed just like kind of black clouds. You're now beginning to notice as they get closer and closer, they are seemingly flying creatures of some sort. Thousands of them, which seem to be shooting down towards you. They might be like a day away. Like they're so far away that you can just sort of make out big clumps of specks, just sort of like banding together like an army. But there's a lot of them, and they seem to be like branching out and starting to go around the continent.
Hey, so I don't know where that tower is going to lead, what's going to happen with it. We don't know how long that's going to take. Meanwhile, Narsamel's prepping an invasion, and if we've got elves fighting elves,
But you
then
say prepping, but look at that.
yes, that's what I mean. We've got elves fighting elves, and if we're fucking off with this tower, do it for God knows how long. How long is this invasion going to carry on? How...
People are going to die. I think it is unavoidable, and I do not think we can do much to stop that.
Next says, what about Cadell and the other lady? What's her name?
Have we still got that flute?
No, you don't.
No,
Yeah,
it got
took it away.
broken.
I do have sending, but I don't think it works over planes, and I'll have to prepare it. Let me have a look.
It doesn't
Well,
work
you
over.
you're still on
You're
some
still part
continent.
of the same plane. Yeah.
Well, the Gloom is the same plane as the.
They're
if
on
he was-
Adenir, and all of
yeah.
Adenir has gone over.
Yeah, I don't. Okay.
Potentially, anyway.
Yeah, I was more that I wasn't sure if they would be on. I don't know, but yeah, planetary. Is that where the word plane comes from? Like the beginning of that doesn't matter. I can prepare it for tomorrow.
Okay.
Right.
Isolde?
Isolde, yeah.
Hmm.
Nick says, if anyone's going to know anything about the gloom that can help us, it'll be them.
Maybe
Yeah.
we fly there first and then fly up.
We can take the moon door today. It'll get us closer.
Yeah,
The
then if-
dragon used the moon door?
Yeah, dragon could use it.
Okay.
That's longer time, right?
I'm just, I don't know. I'm kind of worried that like, this is where shit went down. There's suspicious stuff happening directly above us. If we just ignore that, then it turns out that was, the way to sort this shit out the whole time.
I don't
We're
think
gonna feel
working
pretty dumb.
towards a resolution for the war in the midst of this is ignoring it. If we're too busy fighting amongst ourselves and people come in, it's only going to make things worse.
I mean, everyone can see this, right? Surely they're not gonna just keep fighting amongst themselves.
You would be surprised how stubborn elves can be.
I mean, there's stubborn, and then there's just
Wow,
fucking stupid.
jeez.
That was a bit
Really showing
racist.
your true colours there.
You mean my true colors, my people who have been ruthlessly genocided by the elves on numerous occasions.
Yeah, not all elves.
Not all elves.
I didn't mean it like that, but
Hashtag not all elves.
yeah, my set of elves never genocided anyone.
Yeah, in terms of houses, they're one of the good ones.
Yeah, and also, I'm half Rodran, and they've also got genocided.
I'm pretty
Nick says, if we were to fly there, Akin, and take the moon door, it'd take less than half a day to get to Isolde and Cadell.
Okay, let's do that.
We'd be able to get there before bedtime.
Though we couldn't come back tomorrow.
So we'll have to think about how that will work.
Unless we, well, I guess we could teleport.
Yeah.
Can you teleport? What's the limitations on that? Can you teleport dragons?
Yeah, Devil Dragon. Counts as a creature, doesn't it?
You mean
Um,
me? Is that?
Yeah, you.
Yeah. Okay.
So are you are you planning on staying and trying to help out as much as you can here for tonight, or are you going to leave ASAP, or what's the deal?
I think maybe just
go
kind
as
of,
quick as we can.
I'd say maybe just kind of tell people, hey, you should probably just like get yourself barricaded in here as much as you can. There's
no, I think we
an
should
army
be helping
swarming.
out.
There's an army swarming down from the sky, right?
Well, you don't know they're bad.
But also, the Kaidos would have seen the great big beam of energy and would be on their way over here. The Azira can't deal with the Kaidos troops.
If we do not stop this at its source, I fear there is no point trying to help people. It is going to be carnage. There is no way we win. Our best chance, it is a suicide mission, frankly, is to go over to the other side, no?
We can't just leave
Yes,
without...
we can, and you can stay for all you want, but it is... You will do nothing. You will help a little, but you know much more than these people. There is much more you can do.
They're innocent people.
Yes, everyone's here innocent, and I do not see how we can... The most help we can do is to try and stop this, no? Not by quashing the symptoms, but going to the source, no?
I agree. Best thing we can do with these people is to rip this continent out of the gloom, or wherever the fuck we are.
So we leave Kaphos alone to deal with an entire people.
You tell them to go deep into the mines. You tell them to hide.
Where we found all of those monsters.
Well, it is better than the monsters above. There were plenty of places they can go to.
We did
Maybe-
kill quite a lot of them, to be fair.
We killed a few.
They are strong people. They will defend themselves when they need to. There
We're
is no.
also safe.
We would not be able to single-handedly between the 7 or 8 of us, including with the dragon, be able to stop that.
Nick says to you, Cyan, you did also tell them about the city that you're making. You can give them that option as well if they wish to leave.
That is true. Yeah, we can get them moving in that direction, but we would need to help them out here.
It'll be a risky journey, however, because there is a lot of troops near the teleport. And a bunch of Azira streaming down the mountain towards Lenora, and the capital of the elves, for passage.
We need to talk to the council, at least. Figure out what we can do. We can't just leave them.
Let's put it up to them.
You're gonna go inside and speak to the council.
Yeah.
All right. So walking back into the by the palace, you notice a large crowd forming, all asking questions, and a whole bunch of council members, including your father, Cyan, standing on top of kind of crates and carts, just trying to rile down the crowd. Calm down, Kafos says. It's all under control. It doesn't look under control.
I'm just going to march up next to him. I'm gonna say, what's going on?
They're worried that that Kakaret has been discovered by the elves. They think this is an elven plot.
Of course. Does it look like they're just shouting amongst each other?
Yeah, they're just kind of they're just scared, and they're just lashing out at the council. And it's not necessarily like a riot or anything at this point.
I'm gonna
they don't
pull
look
out this. I'm gonna pull out the sword.
Okay, you pull out the sword. Are you gonna ignite it?
Yeah.
All right. So as you pull the sword out and press the gem on the hilt, the black energy shoots out in a fraction of a second, followed by like a zoom sound. The entire crowd goes quiet as you hold it over your head and sort of walk up next to Kafos.
Right. Now that we've got a moment of calm, we need to address what's happened. Something weird the witches have merged this world with the gloom.
The crowd starts murmuring amongst itself.
There was a great big bolt of energy into the sky. This was not elves, they did not do it. It was a group of witches from a different dimension. Hope that helps.
Were they elven witches?
No, they were not elven witches.
I don't
they
think
were just. It
I
doesn't.
I don't think that's a thing.
Oh.
You can get elven witches, right?
Elves don't do magic. It's not their thing. This one can because she's weird. Anyway. The Kaidos troops nearby will have seen that beam. There are creatures in the sky making their way here. Panic will not help anyone. Solutions will.
Have you got any then? Someone says in the crowd.
We've got a few. But I'm not going to tell you which one to do. I'm going to put the solutions out there. There is a city on the cusp of being built near Port Edron. That is a place which I have worked laboriously to try and make a home for us all. The journey there will be perilous and will need to be done in disguise. That is one option. Second option is to burrow further deep into this mountain. There are monsters there. Creatures, ancient ruins that contain numerous horrors. Some weird links to vampirism, I guess.
Ooh, sounds through the
Be
crowd.
honest, it's not a bad place.
Also, I
I
think the
think it'd be
vampirism
fun.
stuff was just the visitors, not the place
Well,
itself.
It's not
I've got a
inherent.
magic. I've got a
It's
magic.
just the visitors after all.
I've got a magic sword that's specifically good for killing vampires. I think it's vampire related.
Yeah, well, they were vampires, but I don't think it's all.
No, this sword is specifically good at killing vampires.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying the people
So,
down
someone
there.
in the crowd coughs as you look back up, and the entire crowd is sort of looking at you, bickering amongst each other.
Okay.
Yourselves.
Okay, so there's
just,
that.
Sorry, just
There's-
before you. Sorry, just a sec. Sorry. As you're talking to the crowd, pushing through is a figure in red, in a red cloak, a large, burly figure, clutching a wound by his chest. You recognize him as Kazuhiro, the leader of the tribe of Kishi. And everyone sort of like looks over to him almost as if he's like an authoritative figure. And do you want me to just carry on, Zach? Or, there you go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be right back.
Can I
Okay.
like enthrall everyone while Zach's
That's right. That's right. Kazuhiro steps forward and says, "I, for one, think the young Azura is saying a good idea." And then you notice a number of other members of the council and leaders of their respective tribes stepping forward one by one. The tribe of Hayati, who is the leader, his name is Nobu. He steps forward. He's like a sort of slim, very fast Azura wearing a blue robe. He puts his support forward for going as well. Then one by one, all of the other tribes step forward. The tribe of Ayan, the tribe of Darren, and the tribe of Kiyomi, and the leaders all agree that they need to leave. Tadao, who's the leader of the tribe of Kiyomi, a kind of older, wise Azira, he says, where am I? He says that he concurs completely, and he asks you all. He turns to you, the party, and asks if you will assist the Azira in their journey, just to Lenora, so they can get a boat.
Group discussion.
Yeah, you can handle if you want.
Okay.
How much of that time is that going to take of ours?
Tadao says if we are to take the moon door, and then it will be probably another day and a half to Lenora,
Okay.
maybe a couple of days. Once we get to Lenora and are on the boat, then it is just so if we are uncovered as a Zero, just to have someone of high rank within their society who can vouch for us will be very, very handy.
The only one like that scenario.
I can do that.
But you
Anyone
all have
have-
good relations with Prince Holtisius, I hear. So he will not order us executed if you ask him not to.
Are we just talking between us?
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily for splitting the party, but does it really need all of us to do this?
Suppose possibly not.
Nick says it's probably better if we stick together. There's a lot of we might come under attack soon. It's better if we have each other's back.
I hear you, but about 5-10 minutes ago, we were relatively convinced, other than Cyan, that the action we were going to take was to go fly up, and that we should do that pretty quickly.
Yeah, you've seen the swarms of those things. Even delaying a day, 2 days, who knows what havoc could be reached in that time.
And what about my people?
I'm not
Are we
saying
just going
nothing.
to leave them behind?
No, no, no. I'm saying why do we all need to? Why do we all need to go? With your people, I agree. We can send somebody to help. It doesn't have to be all of us, no?
Well, I'm staying with them.
Hmm.
People start packing their things and start gathering carts and start making like a caravan leading towards the exit, so they can go through the portal one by one. They're just kind of waiting for your final decision on what you want to do.
Hmm.
Nick says, if it's if it means anything, I'm not necessarily sure that. I'm not sure those armies of flying things are going to particularly be able to hold anything. They might just do some raids. It's not like they're going to take everything over. The elven armies are huge, and they're more than capable of defending themselves. I don't think we're necessarily on the race against time, but that tower being built, under construction, depends how many people they've got working on that. Because if they can have a base that they can send people, whole armies, and start to consolidate power from there, then that'll become an issue. But they might be a year off that yet. Who knows?
Well, it could be a year, it could be a couple days. We don't really know.
My people aren't an army.
That's not what I was saying.
No, I'm just saying that they won't be able to defend themselves as well on their own.
An
Oh
error.
yes, of course, but it'll be more dangerous on the road for sure because of these skirmishes almost that are coming down.
Which is
No,
why I at the least can't leave them alone.
An error. How
well-
long did it look like until that tower gets finished? Is it like
How long does it
days,
look
months,
like?
years?
Make an intelligence check.
Okay. Oh.
Or like, don't know.
You can't just click on it.
Yeah.
That's okay. What's intelligence? Crafting?
Craft. Yeah, do
Yeah.
crafting.
Can
That makes sense
can
as
I
well.
aid with crafting?
Yeah, it probably won't help much. It's really hard to tell. Like maybe if you had some more time of just inspecting it, you'd know how fast it was being built, and then like you need to get a telescope on it and get a couple of days of observation, really.
Okay.
But I don't necessarily think you should necessarily be worrying about doing things as quickly as possible. Just coming up with a plan will take a little while.
Perhaps the time that we use escorting the Azira can be used to come up with a proper plan.
Yeah, because from your estimation, although it looks like quite a lot of flying creatures are coming over, most of the elven populations are very like packed together, so they'll be very effective as skirmishers and sort of like picking people off on the road, and destroying crops. But the elves don't really have crops. So yeah, so for the most part, it might not be as effective as it looks. It depends what their goals are.
I think any like small towns are pretty fucked.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But most of the elves tend to live in very big, very walled-off cities that are just very easily defendable. Because they can just go into lockdown siege for basically as long as they need.
Okay. I say we help the Azira.
I
And
think
in
we
that
should do that as well.
in the time that we are escorting them, we can conceive and come up with a proper plan.
Yeah,
that sounds like a
maybe
good idea.
get stocked up in Lenora as well. Gonna need supplies. And we do still have the bombs.
The bombs are pretty sick, and we should definitely use them.
I didn't get to use any on the machines, and I'm
Yeah.
kind of sad about it.
That
Don't
tower,
worry,
that
we'll find
tower,
something.
though. I mean, who knows? Maybe we could rig someone up so they're a
Oh
bit
my
more
god, you don't
effective
even know what they're
drop from
doing
height.
in there.
Yeah,
They could
true.
just-
That could be that tower could even be like the resistance to the Narsimel invasion. We just blow it
We
up.
just blow it up.
Like
You're
not
all
every.
very prejudiced.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, don't really have reason to think everyone in the everyone from the gloom is just looking to. Well, you know.
Yeah, I mean, there are spirits that are opposed to Vesh.
We might be able to find allies.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll be able to find that Rodrin that got sent to the gloom in like the second or third session.
Was that the Rodrin I saw being impaled?
Oi, oi.
I saw someone being impaled in the gloom.
There was a bunch of like all sorts of people being impaled. Yeah, there's loads.
He's probably dead.
All right, so let's say then you spend the rest of your night helping the members of the Azira, the citizenry, through the door. That's cool. We'll wrap up here anyway. So yeah, you spend the rest of the night doing that, and before I guess you look back at the now abandoned Kakarot again, as the thousands and thousands of Azira who had moved there start to make their way through, until you return to the outside and the flashes of light as members go through one by one and appear on the other side. And we'll come back to it next session.
All right. Cheers.
Okay.
Cool. See you later. Oh, thanks for
Bye-bye.
playing, everyone.
Alright,
Thanks for running.
who's just left?
Yeah, he's gone because he said he had to go.
That was
End
so
the stream now.
fast.
See you next. Well, maybe not next week. Maybe the week after. We'll figure it out. Bye.
Okay. Yeah.